Good evening. Audio video test. Sip Raji, Sip Atmanand. Welcome to the call. Today is an open session, so you can ask me any question on any subject of spirituality, happiness, unhappiness, life, death, birth, moksha, nirvana, enlightenment, self-realization, God realization, fear, worry, stress, anxiety, mind, consciousness, death, rebirth. I mean, the list goes on. Sip Anna Natarajan, Sip Siri, Sip Rumataji, Sip Atmanand, Sip Deepatma, Sip Chitra, Sip Harshal, Sip Samatma, Sip Girish Ananda, Sip Atmanji, Sip Premchandji, Sip Chotwani, Sip Saroja, Sip Ahem, Sip Bliko, Sip Raj Ananda, Sip Bliss, Sip Sita, Sip Sagai, Sip Gigi, Sip Parvatema, Sip Anil, Sip Krishna, Sip Das, Sip Lavin, Sip Siva, Sip Siba, Sip Renuka, AiR, Sip Sarla, Sip Soham, Sip Sia Ashish, Sip Ritu, Sip Kumar, Sip Rekha, Sip Soul in Saraswati, Sis, and the rest of you, Sip Chidanand, just joined. Welcome to the call, and let us move on, my dear friends, into this Sunday evening session, Ask AiR. This is AiR at your service. And if you have any question, remember, when you ask questions at 8, then you will not be put out of the gate. But when you come to me at 9, then you have to ask time from the divine, because I will not be, I will be unable to give you time at 9. Atman Ji, Natarajan Anna, and Gautam. Let's start.
Bow down to you, Sip, sir.
Namaskar, sir.
Sir, generally when we study or understand mind, sir, in our Zoom call, you define it as a toxic bunch of toxic thoughts. But what scientists also
Correct.
use this mind to investigate and do some innovation and research. In the scientific world, same mind is used. Okay, sir. So, is his mind is the conglomerate of negative thoughts, also positive thoughts. This conception, because many literature is said that we use only this mind, and we should be in such a state
Now
that
you are
when
going,
we require,
yeah,
when we require mind,
you
we
are
can
going
use
too
it as a
fast.
servant. Sir, when we require mind, you will use it as a servant, and when don't require, we should go in the no mind state. So please mind and this positive, negative thoughts in relation to that. Please explain. So some confusion is there.
The scientists don't know the meaning of mind.
Oh,
You ask the scientists the meaning of mind, they don't know the meaning. So I want you to understand very clearly.
yes, sir.
Mind is when you look at the word mind, what do you look at?
Mind.
Atmanji, what do you see mind?
The mind, this definition requires majority
So
ignorance,
from today,
uh,
misery, ignorance,
negativity, and
desire,
desire. Yes, sir.
desire.
This is
Can the scientists use misery, ignorance, negativity, desire to achieve anything? Can scientists achieve?
but what is that faculty when they call this thing use of
That is called thought.
only thought, no mind?
That is not called mind. That is called thought.
Oh,
You're clear
you,
now, or you're not clear?
clear, sir. Okay.
Science cannot use mind to do any discovery. Impossible.
But somewhere,
Mind
yes, sir.
Mind is not what science uses, is thought and intellect, thought and intelligence.
Because
You have any
mind.
second opinion?
No. This is as per our definition, sir. But many in literature and other things, they define mind. They are talking about a small mind, then big mind.
If
Someone
they
is
don't know
nominated.
if they don't know the meaning of mind, how can we help them, Atmanji?
Yes.
You ask any scientist, can you tell me shape of the mind, size of the mind, location of the mind? Then we will discuss. Can anybody give the answer to this?
No. Very difficult, sir.
So, but are you understanding my point or you're not understanding my point?
No, I understood. But what is going on? Other literature also. So in that comparison, I was asking you, sir.
So because they are not spiritual, they don't understand the meaning. There is no mind. Mind is only a bundle of toxic thoughts. Mind cannot be anything other than this.
Okay.
You must be very clear. And you must be 100% clear. When you look at the word mind, only you say mind is misery, ignorance, negativity, desire. That is mind.
Right.
And scientific discovery comes not from mind. It comes from creative thought. It comes from creative thinking.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I've got it. Thank you, sir.
I have not told any great answer to you. I have only put simple, I have simplified the subject to you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And
Thank you.
I'm not giving you any garbage I'm only making it simple to understand. I hope
No,
you are
okay,
clear.
but what happens, sir, in spirituality field where different faculties are there, so use different terminology, different way. Some
So
talking
we have
about
two
small
options.
mind, big mind.
We have two options. We can follow the terminology of the scientist
Yes.
and become miserable. You want to
Yes,
become
sir.
miserable?
No, this is not definitely. But just for the sake of understanding, there are
For the
also
sake of
educated,
understanding,
learned
go
people.
Bechara, in the Bible, there's one line, the Bible. In the Bible, the line says, Lord, forgive them. They know not what they say. Lord, forgive them. They know not what they say.
Yes, yes.
They are not making any big mistake, Atmanji. They are making a small mistake. What is a small mistake? They are calling the thought the mind. Is it a big mistake or it's a small mistake?
Yeah, small, just terminology is there.
But
Fact is fact.
if we believe that the mind is very powerful, then what happens? We become slave of the mind. We become slave of ignorance. We become slave of negativity. Do you want to become?
No, never, sir.
You ask science, what's the meaning of consciousness? Let me answer what science can explain. It is called, what do they call it? The hard truth. What do they call it? The hard question of consciousness. Science is debating on consciousness. Science does not understand the meaning of consciousness.
But sir, yeah, regarding consciousness, they are saying it just like we cannot see our eyes. In the same way, we cannot see the consciousness experience.
That's okay, but they don't understand it as SIP. They don't understand Satchit Anand. They don't understand when mind is not there, consciousness appears. All this, they have not yet reached the state.
Oh, they are evolving, you can say.
Yeah, because they are asking for proof. They're asking for, how can I prove to you conscious? They're asking proof for soul. How can we prove soul? One
One
day
more.
science.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One thing. This is clear, sir. One more thing, sir. When you are saying that when we die, the soul, goes to the ship.
The
Goes
soul
to the
does
ship.
not go.
Mane,
The soul does not go to the ship.
uh-huh.
The wave does not go to the ocean. The wave becomes the ocean.
Actually, so suppose in the space, on a ship and soul is same.
Soul is a particle of ship.
Ship. So when you occupy this in body, so ship and soul is the same place. There is not, this is achal. They are not moving anywhere.
No.
We come and go. Our mind and ego come and go.
Yeah. Appears and disappears. Yes.
So when you say you are giving the example of balloon, sir, the air is flowing and mixed. This is air is also a sort of matter.
When you burst the balloon, does the air go to the atmosphere or air merges with the atmosphere?
Merges, but some movement is there.
Which when you burst, it merges. In the air in the balloon is separate from the atmosphere. Wait.
Yes.
When the air is in the balloon,
yes,
is that air atmosphere or it is the balloon air?
No, atmosphere air in the balloon.
It is in the balloon. You burst the balloon, then what happens?
Then it is saying there's some movement of, if we color
no movement. It has no movement. The minute you burst the balloon, it becomes one with the atmosphere.
It's already one, matlab. It's already one.
No,
And
see, don't play with words. It is not already one because it is encapsulated in the balloon.
uh, actually, what I sir, this thing is seep and soul is achal, not moving anywhere. It's already there. व्याप्त है, सब जगह व्याप्त है. Okay, sir, omnipresent, omniscient. But we come, body and karma and all these
You
things
are right
come and
now. You
go.
are under the influence of your mind. From the
Oh.
scientific mind, you are not willing to. You're not willing to be in consciousness, so you will not understand.
Okay, I will contemplate over it, sir.
See,
Okay.
you are trying to say we come and go, mind comes and goes. We sip, vyapta. Why are you complicating? You want to complicate or you want to simplify?
This idea is simplification only.
Idea is simplification. Right now, you are Atmanji.
Yes.
World knows you as Gopal. In Gopal, every cell of your body is given life by Atma. The
Yes.
moment Gopal dies, the Atma will not with you. The Atma becomes one with Paramatma. The mind and ego carries karma and it is gone from you. It is reborn in a new body. A new Atma gives life. It is so simple a child can understand. If you want to complicate it, I cannot help you. If you want to understand in simple way, it's very simple to understand. If you have any problem with what I'm saying, you can question me.
No, okay, I will contemplate more, sir. Then
Thank you. And you can question. I don't stop you from questioning, but I stop you from complicating. Make it
complicated.
simple.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great.
Natarajan, Anna.
I bow down to you, Guruji.
I bow down to you, sir. Namaskar.
Today, I read some of the lokas are there or only that is only illusion or something like that. There are
Loka.
so many lokas are there. There are dimensions are there existing, fifth dimension, third dimension, like that.
You don't know? You come with me. I have a special plane. I will take you into that dimension.
Oh, because
We have to. We have
books
to go in. We have to go in a special plane. Then which dimension you want to go? Tell me. I will take you. Which dimension you want to go?
There are saying that we are in the third dimension. We will be moving to 2030. We will be moving to fourth dimension, like that.
If if they don't tell like this, they will not have food to eat. It is their business.
Oh.
You have to question. Anna, don't ask, don't tell me. You question that person who's talking. Which is the dimension? Where is the dimension? Where will I go? How will I go? Who will go? Ask the question. The question will disappear.
Yes. What you said is correct. Because it is in the written and it is in the YouTube, it is coming. We are in the third dimension. We will be moving to fourth dimension, like that.
There's so many, what do they call this? Which Yuga? Kali Yuga, Sat Yuga, Dwapa Yuga. You can, if you listen to all this, you will forget who you are. You will forget you are Natarajan.
Yes.
So
okay, thank you.
No need. No, you enjoy the drama, but don't believe it. Don't just believe anything. Even what I told Gopal just now. You have to understand what I'm saying. Don't believe blindly.
Yes, yes. What you said is correct. What you said
But
is
you can question me. You have every right to question me. Gautam Buddha.
the happiness you are told very clearly today.
Correct, no?
Yes.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show as a drama.
Nothing is mine. Nobody is mine.
Yes.
Nothing is mine. Nobody is mine. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the drama called life.
Yes, you are told very correctly.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Gautam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Gautam and Atmanand.
सिपर लव यू
से बोलो
यार आप कल कॉल में बोल रहे थे कि रियलाइजेशन एंड एनलाइटनमेंट आर द बोथ आर सेपरेट स्टेजेस तो इसके बारे में थोड़ा मेरे को पता नहीं चल रहा है कैसा है मैं समझा कि रियलाइजेशन ही एनलाइटनमेंट है
किसने बोला रियलाइजेशन अलग चीज है आपने गलत सुना आपने गलत सुना रियलाइजेशन इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम इंटेलेक्चुअलाइजेशन we said realization and intellectualization is different
जो रियलाइजेशन अलग है और एनलाइटनमेंट अलग है
रियलाइजेशन एनलाइटनमेंट अलग नहीं है रियलाइजेशन और इंटेलेक्चुअलाइजेशन अलग है इंटेलेक्चुअलाइजेशन मतलब हमारे दिमाग से मालूम पड़ा लेकिन हमें अनुभूति नहीं हुई
तो और एक जो स्पिरिचुअल एट स्टेज जो स्पिरिचुअल अवेकन है तो बुद्ध का स्टेज वो कौन सा वाला वो रियलाइजेशन है और एनलाइटनमेंट है वो वाला
8 stages of spiritual awakening enlightenment Buddha is the 5th level number 5 After Buddha Sthit Pragya, Jivan Mukta, Satchidanand Atma. So you have to climb from Mumukshu, Jigyasu, Jnani, Yogi, Buddha. You have to climb. Okay.
Thank you.
Atmanand,
Thank you.
thank you. Atmanand and then Akanksha.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, Guru.
So, Guruji, we say that mind does not exist because we cannot see it, we don't know its size, shape, we cannot locate it. That is the argument we use. So, the same can be said for electricity also, right? I can't see electricity. I don't know what color it is. I don't know where it is, but it exists. So, how do we,
If you put your hand inside, you will know that it exists, no?
That is true, but I can't see it or doesn't have
No,
the location.
but you can't see your air. You can't see air also.
Correct. That is
Can
true.
Can you see air?
No, I can't.
But you can blow air into a balloon.
True.
So you know when air is blown into a balloon, that means you cannot say there is no air. I can blow air into a balloon. It's there.
Correct. So air, I can feel it. That's why, or maybe experience it. That's why we can say it is there, right?
Yeah. So what is your question now? Mind, you're asking.
Mind, yeah, but mind. So just because of this argument that we cannot see it, and
That's
it
not
does
the
not.
argument.
Okay.
So that's not the real. See, the argument is we are not going to that level. There are many things that we cannot see. For example, how can you see that you are son of your mother? Can you see you are son of your mother?
No.
So is there any doubt you are son of your mother?
No.
But you can't see it. So everything cannot be seen like that. So the point is this, that mind appears to be, but we think of the mind as a faculty. We think like for example, you think I have a brain. But the brain is there. You can touch the brain. You can see the brain. You can see MRI, X-ray. The brain exists. The heart exists. But what the scriptures teach us, there is something called a gross physical body. The gross physical body means I have a nose. I can pull my nose. You can pull your ear. You can pull your ear. Correct. But can you touch your ego?
No.
Can you touch your intellect?
No.
These are called the software. So you are from a technology background. You can touch the keyboard, you can touch the motherboard, you can touch the screen, but you cannot touch the software. The software is the program that runs on the computer. So these subtle aspects of existence, they are the software of human existence. They exist, but they are not gross physical aspects of the body. Is this good enough?
Yeah, it is good. I'll contemplate a little bit and frame it better.
Yeah, but so you understand one thing. So if somebody says, show me software, can you show software?
No, but I can at least show the effects of it, right?
Yeah, but can you show software?
No, I can't. I can't show it.
But you can key the software in the screen, and you can see the software appearing on the display.
Correct.
So the software appears to be running the program.
Correct.
But you can't touch the software. You can't feel the software. It's not gross. It's not physical. It's not physical that you can touch it. You can touch a CD, which is containing the software. You can touch a pen drive, which is containing the software, but you can't touch the software.
True. Actually, what I was kind of trying to get to it was, there are, like as you said, there are certain things that we cannot touch. But just because we cannot touch or see, some of them may be real and some of them may not be real, right? So how to distinguish in that case is what I'm trying to get at. So because see, in the case of electricity, we are telling electricity exists, but in the case of mind, we are telling it doesn't exist. So that is the distinction I'm trying to get.
So it is your mind that is asking the question, does the mind exist? So this is now what is that mind? Just now Gopal was asking me. So what is it? It's a thought. What you have in your head now is a thought.
Correct.
The thought is trying to understand. This air is telling this mind doesn't exist, but my mind is telling me that the mind exists. So actually, so we spoke some time back. These are impulses. What you're getting now is an impulse. What did we remember the definition of thought?
Yeah, that impulse coming as an expression from the stored consciousness. Yeah.
So the thought is an impulse which comes, which is an expression from an emotional impression in our consciousness. So, therefore, just like thought is an impulse. Now you understand the meaning of impulse.
Yeah.
But can you see a thought? Can you touch a thought? Can you hold a
No.
thought?
No.
So mind is a bundle of toxic thoughts. It is same thing. So if is there something still troubling you in terms of question, ask me.
No, I'll contemplate a little on this and
So therefore, there is nothing wrong in asking any question. What you asked, even Gopal was taking, mind is taking him guma guma ke. So I had to hold him back because he was going away. You are not going away from the subject. You're there. Correct. If we go away, if I tell you, please give me Tambu Chetty, which is in your room. Give me Tambu Chetty. Can you give me Tambu Chetty from your room?
If he's there, I'll give you, sir.
But if there's no Tambu Chetty,
I can't give you.
now I'm telling you second step. Like Gopal went to the next step. Okay, if Tambu Chetty is not there, please put on jeans and t-shirt and then send him to me. No, if Tambu Chetty is not there, how can I put jeans and t-shirt and send to you? This is the analogy. Thank you, Atmanand. Come back if something else. Akanksha Sonia. Akanksha.
Yeah. Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
My question is I want to know that how we can identify that we have ego and how we can overcome it.
Ego kya hai? What is ego?
Ego is like we think that we are the doer of everything what we are doing.
No.
Okay.
That is false ego. What you're saying is a false ego. Abhi, I'm asking you, a lady, are you a mother or not yet a mother?
I am mother.
You're a mother. बच्चा है आपका ना?
Yeah.
अभी आपके गर्भ में बच्चा है नहीं. In your womb, in your stomach, बच्चा नहीं है.
Okay.
लेकिन मैं पूछता हूँ वो बॉय है या गर्ल है? क्या आप आंसर देगी?
How can I give? I mean, if nothing is there.
Correct. Now you are pregnant.
Okay.
Now I'm asking you, you are pregnant only 1 month. I'm asking you, have boy baby or girl baby? What answer you will give?
No, I don't know.
So I don't know. Hey, boy or girl? Monkey nahi hai. Monkey nahi hai. Boy or girl? Hai. So now the point is, when that boy or girl comes in the world, that boy or girl, your child, is same as my child, or your child is different from my child?
I think different.
So your child has an identity. For example, you have an identity, Akanksha. The moment you say, I am Akanksha, it is ego.
Okay.
The ego is an identity. I am Akanksha. I am Indian. I am a woman. This is ego. क्या problem है इसमें?
Okay.
Any problem?
Yeah, of course, I'm identifying with my body or.
No problem. But when the ego becomes greedy, when the ego becomes angry, then the problem of the false ego comes. Now, you are asking me a question, how can we overcome the ego?
Okay.
जब तक आदमी इंसान जीवित है, alive है, when a person is alive, can I overcome ego?
I don't know.
No, because ego is identity of the body.
Okay.
As long as I'm alive, can I give up the identity of the body? Can I give it up?
No.
How can I give up? I can enlighten the ego. I can tell myself, my body nahi hu. I am the Atma. I can enlighten the ego, but I can't give up the ego. I can't throw the ego out. I can't kill the ego. Is this your question? You asked me how to overcome ego.
Yeah.
We cannot overcome. We have to enlighten.
Okay.
Enlighten means continue.
Only, but my understanding of ego was like this, that we think that we are the doer of the whatever is happening around us. We have done this, and we need to surrender that everything is done by God, not us. We are just the channel. So my understanding is something like this.
So that is you are saying the first ego you're talking about is the false ego.
Okay.
And the second ego you're talking about is the awakened ego, the enlightened ego. एक ही ego है. ये पहले
Okay.
आकांक्षा बोल रहे मैं आकांक्षा हूं, मैं आकांक्षा हूं, मैं आकांक्षा हूं, फॉल्स ईगो।
Okay.
फिर वही ईगो बोल रहा है मैं आकांक्षा नहीं हूं, आकांक्षा सिर्फ मेरा नेम है।
Okay.
ईगो अलग हो गया या एक वही ईगो है?
Different.
नो, वही ईगो है।
Okay.
एक ईगो फूलिश है, एक ईगो अवेकेंड है।
Awakened. Okay.
The same ego, first it is ignorant, then it is intelligent.
Okay. And I have another question. It's like, say, I mean, whatever is written in our scriptures and everything, that to become enlightened, we need healthy body,
Good.
right? Because what maybe this is what is written in our scriptures. But when you are talking about enlightenment, you talk about that I am not the body, I am the soul. So you are explaining enlightenment in the way that if your body is even diseased, in that state you can be in higher consciousness by realizing that I am not the body and I am. But however, our scriptures talk of like when you need a healthy body to attain enlightenment and find God.
So I'm asking you a question. If your body is blind, you cannot see, can you be enlightened easily? If you cannot read,
Maybe
if you cannot read the books to be enlightened, how can you be enlightened?
no.
सब
I think we
मुश्किल है
can.
ना, मुश्किल है ना।
मुश्किल है, yeah.
Suppose you are deaf, you can't hear me, can you be enlightened?
I think we still can because
I'm not
it may
saying
be
you can't.
difficult.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you are understanding me correctly. Now I'm asking you a next question. You are asking whether I need healthy body to be enlightened.
Yeah.
I'm asking next question. Can you be enlightened without body?
No.
Why not?
We need a body.
Why not?
Because I think we need a body.
Without body, who will be enlightened?
Yeah.
तो इतना तो समझ में आया कि body चाहिए.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Can a dead body be enlightened?
No.
See, now you're understanding step by step. So also, if the body is 99% dead, can it be enlightened?
I think no.
So that's how. Please understand what I'm saying. So they say, if you have a good healthy body, then you can read, you can talk, you can understand, and you can be enlightened. इसका मतलब ये है.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Sonia.
Hello,
Sonia
AiR.
and Deepika. Yes, Sonia, and then Deepika.
Hi, I am a new,
New joinee.
yes, on this
Okay.
call.
Is it the first
And
time? Is the first time you're coming?
yes, first time I'm coming on the call, but I've heard you before.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about enlightenment.
Yes.
Enlightenment is the goal of life, right? This is
Yes.
why we have been given this birth.
Yes.
So once we are enlightened, there are few questions actually. Once you are enlightened, how do you know that a person is enlightened? That's first question.
So can you, if you have, I hope you have all your questions written down, right?
Yeah, well,
You-
it's kind of step by step. Yes.
Okay, but you know your questions.
Yes.
So I'll answer one by one so I don't forget your question.
Okay.
So you keep asking me one by one, okay? So
Okay.
where are you living, Sonia? Where are you talking from? Which place are you?
From the US.
From the US. Now, for example, you're in your home or office?
Home.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. How do you know that the light is on in your room?
You just know. It's
How-
bright.
No, because you can see.
Yeah.
Suppose you switch off all the lights. I mean, all means, I mean, absolutely all the lights. Then can you see the table, the chair, the kitchen door? Can you see anything or you can't see anything?
No, nothing.
Why? Because there is no light.
Correct.
When you switch on the light, Sonia, you can see everything. So enlightenment is when you switch on the light inside.
So do you mean then you can see the world more clearly? Is that what you mean? Do you
Yeah,
see?
you can come to that, you can come to realize that you are the God that you're praying to. You are God.
So does that, so I realize that my essence is God.
Yes.
Does that mean I'm enlightened? Does that already mean that I'm there?
Yes and no. Yes, if you know that you're essentially God, you know that that is what you are.
Correct.
Knowledge is not enlightenment. When you're enlightenment, you start living that way.
So what's different?
So, for example, if you said New York, is it? You said USA. You said USA.
Correct.
Suppose you say, I am actually not Sonia. I am a goddess appearing as Sonia. I am the Atma. You follow. You're Indian. Are you Indian? Hope you're Indian.
Yes, I am Indian.
So you know the meaning of Atma.
Yes, soul.
Atma means soul. So you are not this body. One day you will leave this body. You are the soul that is throbbing inside the body. This Atma inside you is Paramatma. But if this is what you are, then you will live as an Atma.
So can you tell me in detail what does it mean to live as an Atma? Because I know that
I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. So it means only you are Atma or even I am Atma.
You are as well. Everybody is. We're all
Right.
a drop of the ocean.
Correct, absolutely. So now that means if you are Atma, you are Paramatma. So if I am Atma, I am also Paramatma.
Yes, but
So
some people realize it and some people don't.
Correct. When you
Everyone,
realize it, then when you meet everybody, are you going to meet them as bodies or are you going to meet them as divine souls?
yeah, you see the divine in everyone.
The moment you're able to see God in all, love God in all, serve God in all, you're enlightened.
Okay, so I guess that means I'm there.
Yeah, if you see everybody and if you treat everybody with reverence, whether it's a driver or a maid servant or a clerk, suppose as a clerk, you're going into um, a Macy's shop or you're going into a McDonald's and you order a burger. And when you open the burger, there's French fries inside. So a normal person will get angry. A normal person will say, what the hell? I didn't order this. I ordered that. Why did you give me this? I'm getting late. I have to go to, correct?
No, I would think that this is what God has given me. He's given me French fries today, not the burger that I thought I would.
Yeah. So when you have that attitude of reverence, patience, love, compassion, then I can say you are at least either you are there or you're getting there. I don't know you. You know, we have a book called Initiation and Self-Certification. How did you come on this call, by the way?
How did I come on this call? Well, it came up. I do watch a lot of YouTube spiritual things, and it showed up on one of my suggestions, and then I kept watching your YouTube videos, and then I just came on this call today.
Okay. So already as I talk to you, what can I see? Can I see that?
I have to say, I am on a path. I am on a spiritual path, a different spiritual path. I have a guru, I have a teacher.
Yeah.
And so whatever you say interests me. It seems like it's very aligned. And this is why I decided to ask this question about enlightenment.
So I give you a simple answer. The moment you're able to see the light inside you, which you realize I am the divine soul, that is the first certification that I am enlightened. Of course, this call is every day at 8 o'clock. So the more you come on this call, the more you can ask questions. But I believe you have some more questions to ask me. Would you like to go forward?
Yeah, my second question was about death. And an enlightened soul, it says that the teacher, the guru, comes to you at death. Can you say anything about this?
The guru doesn't come to you at the moment of death. The body, first of all, the body dies. You never die.
Correct.
You are the immortal soul.
Yes.
Death is the moment when that immortal energy in you, the soul, what I define the soul, SOUL, is a spark of unique life. So when the soul leaves, that moment the body is dead. The body returns to its 5 elements. Either you cremate the body or you bury the body.
But you know how they say jaha asa taha something like jaha asa waha taha wasa or something, where your attention is, that's what you get at death?
So that is the problem. There are too many people talking too many things. But we have to, you as an individual need to use your intelligence and choose not what I say or somebody else says, but you have to choose what is right.
Well, I do understand that where your attachments are at death is where you're pulled, and most of us are pulled back because our attachments are in our children, in our properties, in our family, in everything of the world. But if your attachment is in a spiritual, way or method, or through your guru who has taught you, then that's what comes to you at death, or that's where your attention goes, I guess, is what I mean.
See, so Sonia, first of all, an enlightened person is not attached. If you're attached, means you're not yet enlightened. Because attachment means we are clinging on to something which does not belong to us.
That's why I said normal people. That's what I'm.
No, I'm not. Please don't mind. I'm not telling you. I'm saying if anybody is attached, that means they are not yet awakened to the truth. Correct?
Right.
Now I'm asking you a question. Why were you born as Sonia? Do you know the reason why you came to this world? Why you were born?
Because I had to fulfill my karmas.
Absolutely correct. So when we die, there are two possibilities. Either we will attain moksha, or we will come back in a birth. You agree to these two possibilities?
Correct.
And what are the two possibilities? One, if we are enlightened, then we are liberated and we become one with the divine. But if we have karma, it may be good karma or bad karma. Even if we have good karma, we will come back. We may be born as the president, or as Donald Trump or Elon Musk or Kamala or whatever. But even if you have good karma,
those
you
are
have
really, they have really bad karma. So
I'm just
I
saying,
would say maybe like a prince or like a king,
or as an intelligent, enlightened being. So the goal of life is to be free from karma. Then in the moment of death, you realize that I never die. The body drops. The body's karma is over. The body's journey is over. I am liberated and I am united with the Supreme.
So then, AiR, does that mean that when you're enlightened, your karmas just burn off? Your Sinchit karmas, your Pralab karmas, everything just burn off?
Absolutely. Let me explain to you. Since today the open session is very easy and there are less questions, you have all the time. So example, Sonia, suppose somebody in America has got 10 years for theft, 10 years in jail. Okay. There's a guy called Roger. He has 10 years in jail for robbing. All right.
Yeah.
Then Roger has got 20 years for rape. And he has got 30 years for murder. So how many years he has got in jail?
60.
Very good. Now the judge comes to know that this Roger is not the Roger who's the criminal. This Roger is from Miami, but the Roger is from LA who's the real criminal. So then how much crime, how many years does this Roger have now?
0.
Exactly. So if you are having karma from 1 life and 2 lives and 10 lives, because you think you're the body, the mind, the ego, you're carrying the karma, when you come to know you are not the body, mind, ego, then who does the karma belong to?
Nobody, I guess. But is that how it just disappears?
Absolutely. This is awakening. This is enlightenment. This has to come as, this is not just intellectualization. Yesterday we had a session called intellectualization. So this is awakening to the truth that I am the divine soul. The soul has no karma. Many spiritual people confuse us. They teach us that the soul has karma. No, the soul has no karma.
So is karma yours only because you're holding on to karma?
Absolutely.
Okay. The minute you let go of it and you realize you're not the one that's holding on to it, it's just magically disappears.
Absolutely. I gave you remember the example of the robber. That guy, he has no sentence because he's not the thief.
Hmm.
So
I mean, it's then that makes it really easy for many of us to
not really so easy, because it means, how do you cannot just go to the mall and drop your karma, right?
yeah, but going through karma is torture. Some of it
Yeah,
can be
but
so difficult.
so you need to realize that the karma doesn't belong to you, because you're not the body. You need to realize you are not the mind. The mind doesn't exist. You are not the ego. The ego is a lie. You are not Sonia. Your name is Sonia.
Hmm.
So when you get to realize I am the soul, then you start becoming free from karma. And if you
So then
progress on
does that mean at that moment you're not going through the ups and downs of life, which is karma?
you are
At
not
the
going
point
to.
of
The moment you realize, if I realize I am not Ravi, I am Atma in Ravi. So who's going
yes,
through the ups and downs?
the body.
Ravi. Ravi is going through. I'm not Ravi.
Okay.
I'm the air. I'm air. I'm the Atma in Ravi. So
So
when
you don't feel is
I
what
don't
you
feel, yeah, I don't feel anything.
okay.
I don't associate myself with the karma. Then only I can be free from the karma.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Anything else?
No, I think that was it for today.
Okay, so if you want to get this the broadcast of the daily topics, the WhatsApp number is on the chat. You can just inform them that you're interested. They will send you a message every day about what's the topic.
Oh, there's a topic every day. Okay, that's
And
great.
yeah, every day there's a topic at 8. Every evening at 8. Okay, Sunday happens to be a session where there's no topic. Sunday is an open house.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonia. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Deepika.
Shivoham,
Shivoham. Yes, Deepika.
so far so good. Actually, all the questions were really informative and amazing. Actually, as you said yesterday about who am I, stick to this one question, who am I, and then switch to why am I here. So I like had all the kind of possible self query, and I got to know about myself that I am at the stage of self denial, or you may say decluttering the facts that I already know, because I acquired them from this sort of things like philosophy, mythology, whatever is there available as a Indian culture, and all the you may say the past thing which is already made available by a lot of people in public accounts. So that way I am at the stage of maybe the self denial of not reaching to that awakening stage even after knowing so many things.
Okay,
So what can be done?
so summarize your question again in a shorter way, because you said so many things.
uh, like like that girl had the query which was amazing, and the same query had I my friend is also from US, and she was like, when you self inquire, I mean to say, when you have that self dialogue stage in whatever the method, be it meditation or whatever we do as a ritual kind of thing. So it may be, in a psychological term, it may be a split personality and whatnot. The words were very heavy and jargon of all scientific way. Then I was like, I had to shut her, and I said, when your self dialogue making peace within you, like bringing blissfulness, joyousness instead of conflicting self, you are reaching to some peaceful thing. That is amazing. Otherwise, that self dialogue is nothing but churning on the things that is already outside available in physical state. So that was my answer. But what about like that? Who am I? That is thing, essence of body, mind, and soul. So when I know that in physical the body is there, that is identification, वो भी सब sort हो गया एक तरह से. Mind is again the who is chattering and who is watching, who is keeping that vigil. Again that is also there कि चलो समझ में आ गया कि vigil कौन कर रहा है, who is the अंतर्दृष्टा, चलो वो भी एक स्टेज डाउन गए या अप गए, आई डोंट नो, बट अगेन that soul, that entire light kind of a thing, or whatsoever the meditation method, if I'll tell you, then you'll be like, oh, सब कुछ try कर लिया है तुमने. So yes, I tried everything. So even after that also, I'm like, why am I not reaching to that stage of awakening? Is it all me or something else?
But now I understood that. So lamba, अब फिर भी आपने लंबा question बोला. The reason we are not reaching that state of awakening is because A, we have got certain karma which is unfolding in our life. So you have to transcend that karma. Like I told that girl Sonia. So who is holding on to the karma? The body, mind, ego. As long as you are the body, mind, ego, you cannot be enlightened. You're holding on. For example, your name is Deepika. How many people in this call have changed their name? People have changed to Atmanand, Ritu. People have changed names completely. Why? Because you have to change the narrative, change the identity. जब तक आप सोचेगी मैं दीपिका हूं, तो suppose you say I am Atma Deep, I am the Atma in Deepika, then your name will change what everybody calls you. You say, अरे I am not Deepika, मैं आत्मा दीप हूं. दीप में जो आत्मा दीप जला रहा है अंदर, वो मैं हूं. Then your whole process of thought and consciousness changes. You know, it's like somebody saying, I'm keeping on climbing, I've not reached Mount Everest. So क्या problem है? What do you think? What is the reason they're not reaching Mount Everest? There can be
I
many
don't know.
reasons. No, there can be
Yeah,
many reasons.
reason.
First of all, suppose they're trying to climb Mount Everest in Switzerland. So Mount Everest Switzerland में नहीं है. Then I'm just saying.
Yes.
So first of all, and second, they are going to Kanyakumari and looking for Mount Everest. वहाँ भी नहीं है. Or you're climbing up the mountain of Mount Everest without a guide, without a tourist guide, without a guide to take you up there, without a guru. You're trying to be enlightened. नहीं होगा. So you have to. I know that you've been recently coming on the call every day and you're regularly on the call. You need to be completely focused on this subject. For example, अगर आपने चाय का पत्ती, you make tea or you don't make tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Suppose आपने पानी डाला, मिल्क डाला, कॉफी का पाउडर डाला, मिक्स कर रहे हैं और बोल रहे कॉफी नहीं बन रहा है, कॉफी नहीं बन रहा है. क्यों नहीं बन रहा है कॉफी?
But why would you put coffee in the end? You have to beat the coffee first and then add the milk if you
तो
need
पहले तो
milk.
गर्म करना है ना, पहले तो स्टोव ऑन करना है ना.
Okay. Yes, of course.
स्टोव ऑन नहीं करेंगे तो कॉफी कैसे बनेगा?
Yes, of course.
कोल्ड कॉफी बन सकते हैं, वो कोल्ड कॉफी का मेथड रेसिपी. सो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग that wanting enlightenment and awakening is a big thing that you already have. Now it is a process and you have come to the right call. You are coming to the call. This journey, if you come to this call 2 days, 4 days and you disappear for 2 months, kuch nahi hoga. But if you are on this call every day, you ask question every day, 100% you can be enlightened. 100%. Not
Okay.
99, not 99%.
Okay.
So you have to continue the journey. All right. Is that good enough for today?
Yes, sir, enough.
So you
Thank
please
you.
continue to ask questions and continue to grow. Ritu, thank you. Thank you, Deepika. Ritu, I'd like to know you as Atmadeep. Ritu.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham, bolo Ritu.
Guruji, from where does all the toxicity come from?
The toxicity comes from our past karma.
And how do we go back and clear it?
By realizing the karma doesn't belong to you.
But then also
By
karma will
realizing
act.
no, karma will not act. Karma will act as long as you're holding the karma. If you drop the karma, if you hold on to the karma, karma will act. If you drop the karma, karma is gone, over. Okay, I think Ritu has gone from the scene, not sure. Sarah and Ahem Atma. Yes, Sarah. How are you, Sarah? Unmute her. Unmute her. Unmute, my dear. Unmute the button. Bolo. Yes, Sarah.
Sir, I was absent for these few sessions. because I was really busy
Okay.
with school. I'm sorry about all of that.
I am not busy. If you want any work, I can do for you. I am free. Anything you want me to do?
Yes, sir. I was actually wanting to ask two questions. One
Yes.
about one my brother wanted to ask, and one I wanted to ask. So
Who wants to ask? When your mother wants to ask.
one
Brother.
my brother wants to ask.
Yeah. Ask.
So what happened was that I wanted to ask that so how do we know that God is real?
How do you know God is real?
Evidence, right?
Okay. You want evidence? Okay. So, how do you know your teacher is real?
She teaches me every day.
She teaches you. How do you know that you have Coca-Cola or Pepsi or what you have? Which drink you like?
I like Fanta.
Fanta. So how do you know that the company Coca-Cola which makes Fanta is real? Suppose there's no Coca company that makes Fanta. If I tell you there's no company,
The label says that the company has made it.
so the label says correct. But if the company was not there, then where the Fanta will come from?
Nowhere.
You see Maruti car. You know Maruti car.
No.
Car. Which car you go? Car, scooter. Which car you drive?
With my mother, I drive an Audi.
What's the name of the car?
Audi.
Audi. So if the Audi car is there, means Audi company must be there to manufacture the car, or the Audi came from the heaven.
The company gave it.
So who made this earth?
The supreme immortal power.
That is God. So do we need more proof?
Yes. I want to know, how do you know that?
We don't know. Somebody made. Nah. We don't know who made. We don't know who made, but somebody made.
Then how do you say it's not?
No, somebody.
It's God.
Somebody made Audi. Nah. Somebody made Audi.
Yes.
So who's that somebody who made Audi? The Audi company, creator of Audi.
Yes.
Somebody made Fanta.
Yes.
Fanta did not come from the tap.
No.
If you open the tap, will Fanta come?
No.
So somebody made this world. Somebody made the sun, the moon, the stars, the birds, the animals, the flowers. Who made all the animals? Who made all the flowers? Who made all the birds?
No. But I'm asking that how does everyone know that only the supreme immortal power has made the whole world and all?
Then you tell me who made? Did Fanta company make? Or Audi company made? Who made? According to you, who made, Sarah? You're an intelligent girl. According to you, who made?
According to me, I think it just made itself.
Huh?
I only saw it here. I did not see it earlier.
Okay, so somebody has made it, right? We call that somebody SIP, SIP, Supreme Immortal Power, because you are coming on this call, you understand SIP. The outside world calls this power God.
Okay.
Got
So
it? Second question.
yeah, my second question I wanted to ask, which was that, wait, yeah. My second question was that if SIP is real, why is he so cruel?
Cruel. Why you think he's cruel?
Because some people are very suffered through many things. So according to that.
Okay. So you're in Dehradun, right?
No, I am right now in Noida because I'm at.
Okay, in Noida. In Noida, have you seen sometime this fruit tree? Which fruit tree have you seen in Noida?
Mango tree that's in the backyard.
So in your mango tree in Noida, do you have apples?
No.
Why not? In my house, I have got mango tree which gives both mangoes and apples.
That must be because two different trees are built.
No, same tree. You go and search. You go and search in your mango tree. You will find apples also. Can you search?
No,
Why is not? Why there's no apples?
because I know it's a mango tree and it will give out apples.
So why it's a mango tree?
Give out mangoes.
So why it's a mango tree and why it's not an apple tree? Let us pray today. Let us pray today that tomorrow morning it should become an apple tree. Will it become?
No,
Why it will not become an apple tree?
because we have planted a mango seed and
Just because you planted a mango seed, you have a mango tree, you have mangoes. If you plant tomorrow apple seed, what will come tomorrow? If you plant apple seed, what will come?
apple tree.
And what fruit will come?
Apples.
So some people, if they are getting bad fruits in their life, what must be the reason?
So the reason must be because they have done bad karmas.
Because they
that's
planted the bad deeds. They planted bad deeds, so bad fruit is coming. If they had planted good seeds, what would have come in their life? You agree? You don't agree?
I agree.
This is the law of the world. In the world, whatever you sow, that you will reap. Have you
Like
seen?
the thing.
Have you seen a dog giving birth to a cat?
No,
Why dog doesn't give birth to cat?
because the dog is a dog and it will give birth to a dog.
Like that. Dog can only give birth to dog. Cat can only give birth to cat. Correct?
Yes.
So like that, human being also works. Everything happens for karma.
Okay.
Got it? Both your questions done?
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah. Last
Thank you,
question.
sir.
Ahem Atma. Ahem
Good evening.
Atma. Last. Sir,
Yeah, good evening, sir.
nice name,
Good
Krishnan.
evening.
Ahem Atma.
I
I am
think
the soul.
I have chosen the name because of the Bhagavad Gita sloka. Aham Atma Gudakesha. God says, I am the Atman in everything. I thought let my name be Atma. Slowly I will go to SIP, that SIP. That supreme immortal power. Slowly I will mature myself in this soul consciousness, and over a period I will go there.
Same, but name is the same. It's his perfect name. We already have Ahem Sip in the call. We already have one Ahem Sip. No, you are Ahem Atma. Okay, tell me.
Aham Atma is okay. So I'm only a particle of SIP. To go to that SIP, it will take some more time for me, actually. Sure.
No. Ahem Atma is also Ahem Paramatma.
Okay. I
so
agree.
You don't. Ahem Atma is good. Ahem Atma means I am Paramatma.
Okay.
No need to further change. This is a good. This is a very good name. Tell me, what any question today?
Okay. Yeah. Two questions are there.
Yes.
Sir, we are having a glimpse of death every night, actually. Sleep is nothing but a temporary death, and death is a permanent sleep, actually.
Very good.
One thing I read in some scripture, the last thought before going to the bed will become the first thought while we are waking up, actually.
Is it true?
That this is in one of the Tamil great book. It is mentioned.
Maybe,
actually.
but you think every day is the same thing, or it's not like that?
No, it may not be. It may not be. But what I read, I am telling you.
No problem. But I'm just telling, as you're telling,
when we are always,
continue.
Yeah, when we are always in soul consciousness or God consciousness throughout the life, practicing this, I'm not this body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the ego. Always I'm in the state of God consciousness, always, actually. As I told you, the last thought in during at the time of going to sleep will become the first thought in the beginning of the next morning, actually. If that be the case, will a dying person, my query is, will a dying person should be in a thought, even though he follows the soul consciousness, God consciousness, everything, whether he should be in a thoughtless state?
You cannot be in a thoughtless. You cannot. Okay, you got cut off. So you are telling about a dying person. Please repeat a dying person. What about it?
When the last thought while going to bed will become the first thought while we are waking up, as I read somewhere, but whether it is true or not, I don't know. Whether when the death is going to be a permanent sleep for a person, when there is whether he should be, whether, even though we are following all the God consciousness, soul consciousness, everything, we realize everything that we are a ship, we are a soul, up to the point of death. The moment when the death is going to strike at us, whether he should be in a thoughtless state, whether some thought will come, that thought will take him to the next Janma or something like that. Whether he should be in a thoughtless state.
Okay. First of all, with all due respect to that scripture, it never happens that the last thought that you take in the night is the first thought in the morning. From your own experience as chartered accountant, you understand that aspect. Keep aside. Now, now, when the last thought about before you die, you cannot be thoughtless. A human being cannot be thoughtless. Can you be breathless?
Not possible.
Because as long as you are alive, there is breath. And as long as you are alive, there will be thought. There may not be mind. Mind is a bundle of toxic thoughts, but there will be one good. Suppose your thought is Prabhu, 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 Prabhu. It's a thought. Suppose your thought is about your daughter who is suffering. You're saying Meena, 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 Meena. Whatever is your thought, that has nothing to do with where you are going to come in the next janma. What is going to decide your next janma is your karma.
Okay.
What is your karma? Aham Atma. What is your karma? If you have karma, you will have janma. If you have no karma, there is no janma. If there's no karma, Atma will become Paramatma. Finished matter, chapter closed. And if you have karma, when you are born in a new mother, that time you're only a zygote, you're only one cell. 9 months you will struggle. You, as a human being, it will take you 9 months, you will suffer in that garbha. Imagine, can you imagine the suffering? Can you imagine how much suffering a child must be having 9 months inside the stomach? This we don't understand. That's why Aham Atma, when a child comes out of the mother, does it come out laughing? Does it come out laughing?
No.
What it comes?
It cries.
It cries. Why it cries? Already it has suffered and now it's coming to suffer again. So my humble point to you is contemplate a little more on this, but do not think like that just before death, last thought, that will become my next janma. No, please don't think like that. Your goal, I am Atma, your goal is to be in consciousness. Your goal is to be in SIP consciousness. That is your goal. Done, sir?
Okay. I have only one query to ask. That's the final end of it.
Yes.
When I am always in soul consciousness or God consciousness, am I to be a witness to whatever is happening? Is consciousness is equal to witnessing?
You are not to be in witness. You will automatically become a witness.
Okay.
You don't have to be. See, let me explain to you. 30 seconds. The moment you are in consciousness, it means you are not a slave of the mind. It means you are in awareness. So the thought is coming also, you are aware of the thought. If you are doing something also, you are aware of what you are doing. Everything consciousness is awareness. Not in consciousness, you have to be aware. No, consciousness is already awareness.
Okay. Sure.
Namaskar, my dear friends. With folded hands, I bow down to you. We will see you tomorrow at 8 if it is the will of SIP.